What up guys. In today's video I'll be showing you how I analyze my chart personally, because I've received some couple of emails and messages asking me to show them how I analyze my chart, and I'm gonna break everything down for you. And if you see any correction right there, you can also drop it at the comment section and say, guy, you need to correct this stuff before you blow your account also, right? So this is very important. I am open to learn, right? So I'm going to show you how I actually analyze the market, what I always see before I jump into any trade. And basically that is the major reason why my guys in the Telegram community are making some cool lot of cash with me also. As you can see right here, they're making some cool lot of cash. So all you just need to do right here is to join my Telegram community, and you have access to keep making some cool lot of money like this, as you can see right here. So join the Telegram community today. It's actually new anyway. It's actually new. Okay, so if you join in the Telegram community, you will also have access to know my analysis and what I always see before I jump into every single trade that I take or that I share in the community. Am I understood? So as you can see over here, this is my chart, right? I use TradingView to always analyze my chart, and whenever I'm analyzing my chart, I analyze my chart for a higher time frame. So it could be 4-hour time frame or daily time frame, so that I will possibly see what the market is doing. So this will possibly help you to make good trading decisions, right? This simplifies our next high over here, right? This is our next high. I will also mark out this zone, right? So if you're analyzing your chart, analyze it from 4-hour or higher time frame, so that you will possibly see what market is eventually doing there. Then if you want to take your trade, you take your trade from maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes or 15-minute time frame to minimize your risk. If you want to place trade from daily time frame or 4-hour time frame, is basically for swing traders that have huge capitals, right? So I hope that is very clear enough. So let's start analyzing this chart right here. What I always see before I jump into any trade is double bottom. If you don't know how to use the double bottom well, you possibly misuse it and you end up blowing your account upon account. That's how it works. So or whenever I notice that this double bottom or double top is about to form, right, my first target is always to mark out my recent low. I will also mark out my recent high, right? So if you think I'm wrong, just drop it at the comment section, right? Very important. As you can see, immediately I mark out my recent low, my recent high. All I'm waiting for is to see what price we eventually do around here. So sometimes, right, it will get all up here and choose to push back down, right, and form another button and push back up. So at times it will just get to this place right here and break it and keep pushing back down. I'm understood. Same thing with double top. I'm understood. So I'm coming to that so that you will understand how and when to enter the trade. I'm understood. So smash the like button if you find value in the video. Whenever I want to enter my trade, I will make sure I see a sign, right? I see a sign. If I want to enter any trade, I will make sure that this resistance zone or support zone is broken. I will not just because I saw double button, I'll just enter from this place. Despite seeing some confirmation right here, as you can see, my moving average crossing over their steps right here, and it doesn't confirm that, yeah, it has given me a design to jump into the market, because if you get over to this place, it still cross over their steps right here, right? So you have to be careful, and that's why I always mark out this support zone and the resistance zone, and immediately it get above this support or resistance zone, it hardly get back to that particular zone. As it keeps going up, as you can see, multiple rejections, right? Rejection, telling you that this market will eventually push back up. And immediately it gets over to this place right here, it pushed back down just to take people out. I'm telling you, because a lot of people will panic at this area and they'll possibly close their trade, or it might hit their stop loss. As you can see, it gets over to this particular place but never get to touch that particular zone again. There's one thing I will always tell you guys: always take your profit in the next support or resistance level. I've said this in several videos. And if the market is confirmed around here, all you're going to do is to take your profit in the next support or resistance level, right? It will eventually get to that place, then you take your profit. As you can see, support or resistance level, that is where we are right here. So all you need to do is to take your profit and wait for what price we do. Waiting for what price we do is very important. So you take your profit and wait. So as you can see, immediately it gets over to this place, something happened, right? Something happened around this place. This is also a double top right here. This is a double top. Let me show you. Get from this place to this place, hit here, get down here and get over here and poof, downward. As you can see, at this point we also have our recent low and our recent high, right? These are our recent high. Don't always mark it from the week, right? Mark it from the neck or from the body. All you are basically waiting for is for price to get over this particular level right here. And so you can see my moving average crosses over their self right here. Okay, you didn't get to retest this particular zone, but at this point you should have know what to do. I'm understood. Take your profit and rest and see what market will do. And eventually it gets over to this place and there's a change in the market again and it push back up. So these are some of the things I look out for, right, whenever I want to jump into any trade. I'm understood, and that is why I always make good trading decisions. So as a trader, you need to learn to be patient and wait for markets to come to you. Don't go rushing. It's your hard-earned money. If you go rushing, that means you keep blowing accounts over and over again. So right here, I just listed two things that I watch out for whenever I want to take a trade, right? I look out for double top or double bottom, right? That is a strategy I use. And another one to confirm my entry, I also use moving average to confirm my entry. So it's just as simple. If you need moving average, you can possibly come to indicators. I use MA cross and the settings is 9 and 21. You can see my short, which is my buy, is 9 and my long is 21. It's just as simple as that. And the other thing that I always look out for is Fibonacci retracement. Immediately I get to see a swing low like this and a swing high, so that means I've missed out the trade and we have to catch up the retracement part of it. So as you can see over here, you get over to retest this level right here, 23.60% level, right? So immediately I notice something like that, I know it's going to retrace, so I jump into the market and I take my profit right over here. Oh, my guys in the community, cash out, cool cash. Well, that's why I will always advise you to join the community. Very, very important. Join the community if you really want to cash out. I'm understood. So another thing I always see before I jump into the market is my candlestick, right? As you can see how long the wick is. That's the confirmation that, man, this price is about to change. But it's not for you to jump into the market because you saw a long wick, right? As you can see, it is trend line right here. It's coming all the way from 4-hour time frame. Let me show you. Immediately I notice a touch over there. I know it's still going to push back up. Now again, if I see any chance to jump into the market from this angle, I will still jump into the market because this could be a bounce. Retest this zone, bounce back up, retest this zone, bounce back down to retest this zone, bounce back up to retest this zone until the is broke. You have to fix your eyes on it. So if you want to trade support and resistance bounce, it's also cool. Triangle strategy never fails also. This is also one of the coolest thing I always look out for whenever I'm trading. As you can see, the more it keep going, the more the place keep getting tinier, right? Until it breaks out. Basically, this is what I always look out for before I jump into any trade. Always analyze your charts from 4-hour time frame or from daily time frame. Don't always forget to take your profit in the support and resistance level. I think that is cool enough. So see you guys in the next video and peace out.